Dragons could swoop down at any time. Watch the skies, traveler.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
So, can I interest you in anything today? I ended up selling. If I had been smarter, I would... This city's corrupt. Authority. The only way to get things done. They use... All it would take. It used... The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join. So... What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before... Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without... my coin. Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn! I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf... I can't believe you're doing this! Stop! If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just... I can't pay! I can't! I can't believe you're doing this! Stop! If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that. I can't pay. I can't! Ah! Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn!
Stop! That's priceless! No!
That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace. I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. After all, I'm all paid up. So, can I interest... I ended up... If I had been smarter, This city's corrupt. Authority. The only way to get things... All it would take. It used... The guild stocks the place... So Brynjolf doesn't even bother... Petty prep. You demand pay... Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before... Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid...
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
Just pay them, Bercy.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without...
Stop! That's priceless!
Oh my word.
No!
Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors...
Sorry about the mess. Work? Ever since my parents died, so now I'm stuck living here while those... It's not just the work. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last... Just for once? I'd like to see... Actually, there... You see, I happen to know... If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so... You need to get them... Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
It's you! Please, don't hurt me.
Of course. My niece Svana. She's been with me ever since her parents. This heap of... The bunkhouse is for the working man.
I know who... Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. Look, I got the message. What else did you want? Just leave me in peace.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Well done.
Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your... I think you'll do more than just fit. What's on your mind? We've run into a... Tell you what, you keep making it. Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. It's one thing to say, I don't know, the flagon last few years. Now, I have a buyer. I'm told it's said to be spread across. Then we have, in his later years, Arundel reached the only information the guard could get. Only the people. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to
I suggest you listen to what... Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your... You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. Oh, and talk to Tonelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3... The catch is that important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. The guild depends without them at our backs. Maven prefers that Aaron... The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by muck. Golden Glow Estate brought it. Then out of the clear blue, Arangoth stopped sent. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to... Aye. Arangoth sent the city... In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
A lot of people are beginning. I'll show you what I know. I used to live it. We were doing well. Plenty. Because it was... I just wanted a little excitement. I hooked up with a... Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running... Well, after a while, either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into... I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I... He introduced me to... And you know what? Despite what I left... The honey they collect on that hunk of... If talking your way... Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
Don't you have better things to do than this better... I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way. Wanted to say, pull up a when I started out in this business, I didn't mean to. With my lock-picking app, it's where a client usually it's to... Either way, the trick was in the... Well, as a... I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark and the last jailbreak. After that, I promised... I don't know. I think I realized that killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark... I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Got a minute? Well, my father told me all he found in my pocket was... No one does. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying... Perhaps. They could be nonsense. But if not, if they actually mean... Actually, the fisherman who thought it was fitting, I suppose. I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Hey. Up to no good, are we? It was on a... I was working. Vex, just tell... Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost me? I ran. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. So, that's how I earned the name. I wouldn't bother smacking at the... I'll point... Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off. You'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Brynjolf, fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good.
Won't bother you anymore.
Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks, if you want my opinion, I'd say it's... You can get out there and start making a name. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. Been a while since I've seen one of those. Not like that. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial. I think there were 24. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one... Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. I handle the If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up... Pretty simple. The catch is you can't kill anyone. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go. Out with it. Time is money. Can you believe that fetcher? It was like he was daring us to... Well, that's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Are you kidding me? And when the coin... We had the best of... The only way this place will ever return to its glory. The Flagon was once a city beneath... If we can make a name for ourselves... Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start... If you're ever in need of some... And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief.
How are you feeling, Vex?
It's another to actually use them.
Pretty angry, actually.
Good day.
I can't believe I botched the Golden Glow job.
Should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Well, I see your wounds have healed, but your pride still needs some time.
Brynjolf, something stinks around here. And it's more than just the rat way. We all know it. The question is, what's Mercer going to do about it?
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? See, that kind of attitude. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got... Look around. A few decades ago, this place was... Look, something out there is piss-drunk mad at... I'll tell you what we do. That's where you... All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose. Watch yourself out there.
On that island.
Years ago, when things... It wasn't... By doing these extra jobs, thanks to Maven, if we... The only way we get that if you're looking at... I also suggest you spend some time in the train. I had. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. There are all sorts of people. So...
How are you feeling,
You...
Vex?
Good. Here's your
Pretty
assignment.
angry, actually. Can't
Need some
believe I
gold.
botched the
I may have some work for you.
Should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Well...
Stick
your
with
wounds
me,
have healed.
and they'll never even
Pride
know
still
you're
needs
there.
some time.
Don't forget you're representing the guild.
So you're the new recruit. I'm the fence down. I can also provide a few supplies used. Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock... Look, I've been in this... At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about... Good.
Thanks.
Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to... Well, you could always... Or if you're looking for training, we've got usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Until next time.
No shame. I'll get you the rest like I said. I want that hammer.
So... Yeah, you need something?
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss.
What do you need?
I wanted to hear a tall tale.
This better be important.
Storybook.
I'm quite busy.
Get some better stories, Zipper.
We could always use honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Safe travels.
Who in the name? A few days. If you have the guts to head into the Ratway and get my thanks. It'll be nice to have it back. Are you kidding? We make it. Not only did they take my... I bumped in. I know it was a family heirloom. I can't even put a price on how much that thing means to me.
How's that?
sure I heard some. Must be my imagination.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look.
Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot think?
He has no idea the extent of Maven's feud. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea? Blast. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not a social... That's between... Don't worry about it. Ha, of course. Keep doing right by us. There's plenty more where that came from.
Good afternoon, Nigma. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything...
You're making
you
waves
can talk
around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. Hey, up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Something I can help with, or
Need
you just want to talk?
Training?
You see,
I think you're all right. Pull up it. When I started out in this business, I didn't mean to with my lock-picking aptitude. It's where usually it's to free. Either way, the trick was in. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up.
Good to see you.
Some other time. This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Hey, you're pretty tough. I joined up. Small clan. Don't get me wrong. All the food I could eat. We raided a caravan one spring. They didn't put up much of a... Then the leader of our clan, Gar... No, we usually let them go. Luckily, I had made some friends. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us... I left his head on a pike at the... Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Go and pick some fights.
So, what can I do for you? Pull up a seat. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. Remember,
Back with
keep
good
it
news,
clean.
All right. But if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
Even if
arrested,
you're...
it's
I
on
don't
your
care if you're
head.
best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Welcome. If you're looking for I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. All right, then.
So, what can I do for you today?
How can a humble servant of... He's the... And despite the a devout Nord, Talos is... To suddenly... The Empire already took my... I trained our daughter. When the fighting... She died out there. Only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos guide you.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Yeah? What's your problem?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids.
Well,
and embrace
I paid Sibby half the cost. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Good man. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Look, I don't... Why do you care anyway? Look, you want to know? I'll tell you about the time I was a young... Didn't have a coin to spend between our... How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed... Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Over time, I managed to gain their... I never returned to that. So that's my sad story. Maybe one day. Just not... Back off. This action's all mine. Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his... Oh, wait a second. Tell you what. I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing. Now you're... Oh, if you see Shadra, remind him he still owes me that debt. I hope we bump into each other again.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done and was... I hope I have a competitor called... I also want to know how they Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you... The Blackbriar I dare say the Gildos... Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latrush? Really? Then you... Tell you what. Go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right... I'll settle accounts with Louis. Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun? Son, been a thorn in my side for the last few years. Not a day goes by. In only a few short years. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to... Exactly. Then I swoop in and take over the Golden Glow estate job. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of them. Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava. Every Argo... 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
am your sword and your shield.